If everyone's ready.
I guess.
Let's do it.
So here. I need to go here. So for a quick recap, you guys began your adventure in Phandalin. You found some mission requests by the town banker / mayor.
Dang.
Harbin Wester, yeah, Harbin Wester, and you found some missions that were just more of just warning other people in the area about the appearance of this dragon that's been in the area. And you guys figured you can do 2 of the missions at once since they were in very similar locations, and you guys went to go help these dwarves who are mining at an excavation site. One of you stole a jewel from one of the statues and nearly and and hurt some of your members, but I mean you got a jewel out of that, so congratulations. And then while heading back towards the town, you stopped by at Umbridge Hill, where you met this lovely lady there, who is a brewer, I suppose. I don't know what the word was, but she runs like a brewery in the windmill. However, she was being harassed by a manticore that was driven out of his home from said dragon. And you guys were able to kill off the manticore and save the woman, and got some potions from her and returned to town, turning in the quests. And over the span of 2.5 days, this all transpired. And you guys turned in the quest to Harbin Wester, where he hands you your rewards. You guys split the gold up evenly. And he mentions that he would be posting some more quests soon, as he has learned of more tasks that require attention to any adventurers that are interested. So fast forward to the current time, as you guys return to the town board once again. You guys, as he mentioned, you guys noticed some more quests available, just like he said there. So in addition, so there's 4. Just the one that you guys still haven't gone to yet, that one's still available. And then there's 3 new ones that you now see on the board. I posted it in our group chat. You guys can take a look at the new quests that are available.
Is the gnome one still there as
Yeah,
well?
that's why I posted all 4, or the 3 plus the one you guys did.
I see it. Sorry, yeah, I jumped ahead.
Yeah, it's on the right there.
So 3 on the left are brand new, and then the Nomergrad is still available because he still wants to know if there's something that can help take care of the dragon.
Dang, we're getting even more money too.
Did I ever show you guys the map of the coast you guys are at? I feel like I did, but
I think you did.
I'm pretty sure you did.
Okay, all right, just making sure, so you guys can get a general idea of where certain areas may be.
I think we should be like reading this in a funny voice.
That's up to you guys.
The Mountain's Toe Gold Mine lies 15 miles northeast of Phandalin. The new overseer, Don John Ruskin, just made the trip from Neverwinter to Phandalin and needs to be escorted to the mine. There's no telling what dangers lie here and there. Once you deliver Ruskin safe and sound, return to Townmaster Harbin Wester to collect a reward of 100 gold pieces. All right, your turn, Code.
No.
Hard pass.
That sounded like Oblivion NPC.
I know, isn't it great?
It's like I'm playing Skyrim
I'm
again.
practicing.
I feel like Butterskull's the most urgent of all these.
I was gonna say, like, which one seems like it's gonna help us in the story?
Feel like we gotta crack some skulls, right? Now that we got these new powers.
I like butter, and it's Scully, so
Right.
Butterskull Ranch dressing.
Everything looks good. Butterskull. No.
I like Butterskull.
You think we can try doing the double thing again? Like Butterskull is east, it says, and then like the gnome one southeast. I don't know how far away that is.
I think we could probably do that because I mean, the gnome quest might be able to get a nice weapon or something.
So, should we
What-
do Butterskull Ranch then?
Yeah.
And do you want to try to do another one like we did last time, or what do you guys want to do?
That'd be game, and I think
Experience
I think
players.
the gnomes would be good too, because if that's a lower level one and we're running low on spell slots,
Yeah,
it won't be too bad.
let's do it.
All right, let's go with that. Whatever leads us to more chocolate milk.
Mm,
Dude, I'm drinking my chocolate milk right now.
Oh man, I'm so jelly.
Just as long as everybody stays away from the Kool-Aid, we'll be good.
Yay. It's good stuff.
I can't see my town yet.
So you guys are going to the ranch?
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
the gnome one.
Ranch.
Butter.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Hello.
My microphone stopped working for like the last 10 minutes. I've been trying to
Oh,
figure out.
nice.
Oh, we didn't even know you were gone. You know.
No one answering me.
Oh, you finally made it. Oh wait, you haven't talked for 10 minutes? I'm sorry.
I only had one question about the Butterskull Ranch: is whether or not my orc clan is anywhere nearby. Thereby, I might actually know any of the orcs.
Oh, good question.
Good one.
You wouldn't know these orcs, no.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, not your
You have any
level.
reservations?
Orcs like dying with honor. I'm happy to let them achieve that.
Give me one. This.
Dun, dun, dun. Should I read all the quests in a funny voice while we're waiting?
All right. So
He's like, I'm ready.
Please, God, no.
oh, interesting. Okay.
Very
Oh, did we do We did a long rest before.
Oh yeah. I assumed everyone did a long rest, so everyone should be fully healed. You know, all your slots, all that good stuff. All right. So you guys look at the list of new requests available on the board, and you guys take an interest in investigating this ranch as it seems the most urgent in the situation. So, gonna let you guys know this is not. This is going to be not. This is a long trip, just so you guys know. So they mentioned there's a town called Coneyberry, and then just beyond that town is the Butterskull Ranch. So if you guys, unless there's anything else you guys want to do in Vandalin, you guys are ready to take off to this ranch. Weapons, you say?
Weapons.
It's the wrong game.
Yes.
Wrong game. We're playing D&D right now. No. Fancy.
Like a Warhammer scener now instead of a
Oh,
Bladesinger.
okay. Okay, so if you need a weapon, you notice to where you're standing, to your left, there is a building called the Lion Shield Coster. And this is where armor and weapons can be found and sold and purchased.
Oh, okay. I think we should head in there.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if they got something better than my ox.
So you guys approach the building. It's a fairly nice sized building for a store. You notice it kind of has like an extension on the side, perhaps a place for someone to live in. But as you enter the store, it's pretty quiet, much like the most of the town. You enter and you see all the standard equipment you would expect, all the various armors, leather armors, mainly just cloth and leather armor. You guys also notice some studded leather armor as well, and the standard weapons. You see long swords, short swords, some bows, and Zarnak, you notice a warhammer hanging on one of the hooks.
It's calling my name. I can feel it already.
And you also notice the clerk at the table. She kind of looks at you guys, but then turns back to like her own business. She kind of shoulders and nods in your direction, and then goes back to doing her thing.
Is it behind the table?
No. It's near the table. Like you can pick up and like take a look at it if you want.
Still let it
All right, I'm gonna go handle the warhammer, feeling its heft.
She sort of looks at you as you grab it. And she kind of like raises her brow a bit. And she's like, "You don't seem like the kind of person to use that kind of stuff."
What is that supposed to be?
Yeah, I'm
You trying to sell stuff or?
I am a trained member, part of the let me see what my name is again. Knight of the chronological order. I've spent many years practicing in the art of Warhammer usage.
She kind of like nods her head a bit. She's like, and then she just, mm-hmm.
Oh,
Well,
so
you
haven't
looking? She's like, well,
heard
you
of
looking
this.
to buy that?
I might be. How much are you wanting to let this go for?
She kind of puts her elbow on the desk and she's like, it's gonna be 15 gold.
15 gold. Wow. Well, I happen to have this handy dandy quarterstaff here that I could maybe barter with you with.
She's like, and she kind of stares at you intently. She's like, do you even know how much quarterstaffs are worth?
How much is a quarterstaff worth?
It's barely worth a gold piece, let alone a used one.
But this isn't any quarterstaffs, ma'am. This is a what?
Fine craftsmanship on that thing.
Yeah, this was handcrafted by my own order. All right, it's been passed down for generations.
She sort of rolls her eyes. She's just like, look, pal, it's gonna be 15 gold for the Warhammer.
Are you sure you couldn't let it go for 10 along with the quarterstaff?
You want to try that again?
I might try to persuade you with this quarterstaff here and 10 gold.
Okay, roll for it.
19 plus 1, 20.
19.
Yeah,
Where'd
19 plus 1.
Oh.
I did it. Oh, I'm sorry. I did it in D&D Beyond.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was a roll of 19 and a plus 1 from my proficiency. So 20. Does it show up in there when you do stuff in D&D and Beyond or no?
If you
No.
connected it, it does.
Well, I need a module for it, but
Oh, okay.
No, there's on the main chat, write down, or if you have Beyond 20 loaded, you can do it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't have the mod. That's why.
Oh, I can connect on because I have Beyond 20. So there's a little red B next to where it says public role on the chat for me. I click it and set it to Foundry Virtual Tabletop, and it lets me roll from my character sheet on D&D Beyond.
Do you want me to roll again in the other thing? Or?
No. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
Hey, don't worry. I was just wondering. That's why. She sort of looks. She looks at you again, and she just sighs. She's like, "Are you really struggling in money? Is that what this is about? Is it a struggle out there? Aren't you guys helping the town here? You know what? Aren't you guys helping the town around here?
Yes,
I've seen you guys. I've seen you guys around pretty often. So
we help those miners.
yeah. So I'm sure Harbin recently paid you guys, haven't he?
Damn. Hook, line, and sinker.
Times are harsh. Times are harsh right now.
Got a gambling problem.
And a drinking problem.
Yeah, chocolate milk addiction.
You can tell she's getting annoyed, but she's like, 13 gold. And you can keep your quarterstaff. Not going to need that.
But then I just have to carry it around with me.
I don't know. Give it to someone for free. I don't know.
Oh my god.
Use it as a walking stick or something.
Mar will walk up and put his hand on his shoulder and be like, "Don't worry about this. I've got you, man. For the greater good, I will cover the 3 gold pieces."
Ah, what a great companion I have here.
Then whatever it takes. So I'm assuming you guys hand her the gold, and then it's like, well, pleasure doing business.
All right, where's the
Thank you,
secret
ma'am.
stash? Where's all the good weapons?
What are you looking for? Anything in particular?
I don't know what I'm looking. Is there anything special?
Opens player's handbook. Flip,
Yeah.
flip.
Are you looking for some kind of legendary mace that just happened to get left on the shelf or something?
You just passed down for generations. We keep it only in the back.
Yeah.
Opens
Only in the
Dungeon
back.
Master's Guide to Magical Items. Flip, flip, flip.
Pulls out a lamp, says, "Follow me." Heads down a creaky stairway.
I don't know, sword on fire or something. I don't know.
You wish.
Swords of Fire and Ice.
So there's no like.
Here. These are the list of weapons available in the store.
Okay.
Oh man, there's a whole list.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Wait.
I feel
Milk?
like I've seen this list before.
Bread, eggs. Wait a minute. Oh.
It's my shopping list, not the not the weapons.
Those are all the different martial melee weapons available. As you look around, you can see them hanging around.
Hmm.
If you want to see the simple weapons too, I can show you those as well. I'm assuming you're only looking at melee weapons, so
Right. Yeah.
those are the simple weapons that are generally a lot cheaper compared to the martial weapons, like much cheaper.
All right. Ooh. Mm. All right. Yeah. I'm good.
I'm good.
All right, if
My
everyone
axe
else,
has treated me well.
all right, if everyone's good to go, you guys head back out the store, and without further ado, you guys begin your trek towards Connie Berry. So
Start
as
playing my pan flute again.
So as you guys exit the town, there's like a clear trail path that heads north. So you guys begin following this trail. Are you guys going to go at a normal pace, slow pace, or a fast pace?
Not this again.
Well,
Normal.
don't
That's what they're under attack.
don't we want to go faster because they were like under attack or something?
But don't we have a disadvantage in?
In perception, yeah.
Do you guys care about?
It
Three times the
says
level we were last time. We're good.
I'm not worried about that.
It says
All right.
specifically in the quest, travel there with haste.
Oh.
Yeah. Everyone gets a -5 penalty to passive perception. So basically, you're less aware of your surroundings if you travel fast.
So it's not like we're like super tired or something.
5 miles.
All right. So let's do it with haste.
With haste.
With haste.
So knowing the urgency of the mission, you guys trek it through fairly quick, as fast as you can across. You guys continue north for about what's this? It was every. Why is it not on here? It's every. Hello.
Hello.
Hello
Oh,
there.
it's way up. Oh, it's way up there. Oh, okay. So you guys head north for about 12 miles before you reach a junction. You see a sign that says the Tribord Trails. And throughout your fast-paced traveling, you do pass by some people who are walking by or carrying carts across. They kind of give you guys glances as you guys are rushing across, but no one really pays any attention to you lot. And as you guys reach this junction, I want all of you to roll a perception check. I want you all to roll a perception check.
At disadvantage?
I mean, it doesn't say you get disadvantages. That's just for the passive perception. You get a penalty, but
Okay.
your perception remains the same. So
Character sheet on Forge isn't showing up. I don't know why.
which character are you?
Tinder.
I am Dorkian.
Oh,
It just says.
hold on. I think I know why. Yeah, that's why. Give me 1 second. Try pulling it up now. Press C.
Okay, it's there.
Okay, cool. It's because I don't have to explain. It's not important.
We're good.
Okay. You're a natural at rolling ones.
Critically didn't see anything.
You know, Tinder's a
I'm
really good at rolling ones. I wish she.
Focus. We
If
must
only
go kill. We must go send
So-
orcs to a glorious step.
So as you all head towards this junction, everyone stops for a moment and looks around briefly across both ends.
Except Tinder.
Ti-
He keeps running.
Tinder feels a presence, something uneasy, and he swings all the way around, looking around, trying to see if there's anything strange going on. And the rest of this party looks at him as confusion and his eyes are closed. In the meantime, Ophium, you look to your left, and you notice in the distance, you see something in the air.
Is it love?
It looks like it's far. It looks like it's pretty far away, but you just notice some strange movement in the distance, way up high in the air. Like you can barely make it out, but there's just something up there. Just want to point that out. As you reach the junction, you look to your left. Miles down, you see something in the air. It doesn't look like it's going towards you, but you just notice there's something over there to your left.
Menacing.
And you guys know that the direction to Coneyberry is to the right.
Dear Elven IC.
So Ophium's the only one who notices this.
Is he an elf?
Yes.
Yes, he is an elf,
Alright.
and he did roll the highest in perception too. So,
Nice.
real quick, I need this.
Say, hey guys, there's something out in the distance.
How big?
I don't know.
Is it menacing?
It's very menacing.
Oh
It's-
god.
Because I
It's
don't know what
just-
it is.
It's just staring at us menacingly.
Menacingly.
Could be anything.
Could be love.
It could be love.
Love's
As long as
the
it's not headed this direction.
I don't want it to love me, whatever it is.
I just wanna love.
I'm pretty sure whatever it isn't marvelous because I am marvelous.
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 All right. So you guys are at this junction. You guys want to continue? Or I'm assuming you guys want to continue.
Yeah, let's continue.
Yeah, I'd rather get out of here.
It's gonna flank us.
Turn back.
Turn back.
So you guys
What-
continue So you guys went, I said, about 12 miles. You guys continue trekking at a fast pace for another 18 miles. The sun is starting to set in the distance. The entire company is starting to feel exhausted. What would you guys like to do?
Continue on.
You want to keep you want to keep pressing? Because you can force marching, but you run the risk of okay, now I'm gonna have to explain this. So there's another mechanic called exhaustion. So certain effects, abilities, hazards, or conditions might give you what's called a level of exhaustion. So these levels give you negative effects that are only removed by taking long rests, or certain spells may remove level of exhaustions, whatever it may be. Generally, the most common way to remove a level is to do a long rest. So each level you gain gives you worse effects, and they all stack. So it just gets worse and worse the more exhaustion you build up. So, for example, the first level gives you disadvantage on all ability checks. Then the second level halves all your speed. Then the third level gives you disadvantage on your attack rolls and saving throws.
Yeah, let's not do that one.
Then the fourth level halves
going.
your max HP. Then the fifth level reduces your speed to 0.
Oh my god.
And and level 6 you die.
I knew a
Wait
guy
a
that had he's playing Curse of
And it
Strahd.
takes a
He had
long
3
rest.
levels of exhaustion.
So yes, well now I'm not saying a forced march will automatically give you an exhaustion. There will just be a chance that you gain exhaustion after you do the extra march. Everyone has to do a Constitution saving throw, and that will determine if you receive a level of exhaustion or not.
So you just want to
So basically, the way it works is that you, the travel pace that I mentioned, which is at a fast speed, is 30 miles. That's within 8 hours of traveling. So you guys have basically been traveling for 8 hours to get to this town. Now, for every extra hour, you cover the. It will be another. In this case, at a fast speed, it'll be another 4 miles you guys cover. However, once you guys are done traveling in this forced march, you guys have to pass a DC check of 10 plus the amount of extra hours spent traveling. So if you force a march for another 2 hours, everyone has to pass a DC 12 Constitution saving throw. So that's just like an example. So like I mentioned, the sun is starting to set. You guys have traveled 30 miles, and the company is starting to feel tired because you guys have been traveling fast. So it's up to you guys what you like to do. You can keep pressing on, or you can elect to take a rest.
Who's got
I'm not a smart man, but I think we should be exhausted at the end of the mission, not running towards it.
I may not be the brightest guy in the room. I may have forgot to open my eyes, but I think
we might want to rest. That might be a good idea.
I'm all for doing the fast pace, but no, I'm all for the go fast and lose advantage on perception and all that. But I would hate to enter a battle with exhaustion. I think we should save that extreme for when we're saying, "Hey, we've almost licked this thing. Let's just push a little bit farther for that last battle."
fair.
Good idea. Yeah.
Reasonable.
Rest.
All right. So you guys take out your bedrolls. You guys set up camp off the road. It's all plains around you guys, I should also mention. As you guys are traveling, there's just hills all around you. Very few spar trees. As you guys been traveling down this road, or this dirt path, you guys are actually pretty close to the forest to your left. You guys see a thick forest to your left, tall trees. You see wildlife kind of entering in and out of the forest, birds flying through. And then to your right is more mostly plains. quite a bit of hills, sort of dry land actually, and just beyond that, you guys can see the mountain range, even further down to your right. So just to give you a quick idea of what your surroundings are, you guys do set up camp in the plains, off the road, so people can travel through no problem, obviously. Although, strangely enough, while you guys were traveling in that short distance north, there were people coming by. But as you guys have been traveling right in this direction, you guys haven't really run into anyone. Like, there hasn't been any other passerbys coming to and fro on this trail. So, I don't know if you guys find, I don't know, you guys take what you will of that information. But that's just something you guys have noticed while you were quickly traveling across this trail. You haven't really noticed anybody, really like ongoing traffic in either direction. But nonetheless, you guys take your rest here. You guys rest through the night. No issues occur. The sun begins to rise in the morning. You all wake up.
Wake up, Tinder.
Pack up your
Open
belongings.
eyes.
Pack up your belongings, and you continue your venture. I'm assuming you're continuing in fast pace.
Yes.
All right. So you guys continue on, quick with haste. And let me see real quick. That was 5, 10, 15. See, they were about here. So
Math.
10, 15, 20. Okay. So as you guys continue heading, about 7 hours pass, and of you guys just constantly trekking forward nonstop. And eventually you guys see in the distance a town. However, as you guys approach the town, you notice that when you guys start to get closer to this town, you notice that it's empty. There's not a lot happening here. In fact, it's very quiet, more quiet than Phandalin. As you guys approach the town, it seems like it's been abandoned for quite some time. All the buildings are empty. There's like cobweb and dust build up in all the buildings. Some of the buildings actually are like torn down, structures like destroyed. Not burnt compared to what you guys saw in the Dwarven excavation, nothing like that. But it's just basically like this town used to run, and then it was sort of just left and abandoned. Some settlements even noticed have been burnt. You can see like char on like the old wooden posts of once standing buildings. Excuse me. Oh, I sneezed. Anyway, I saved you the pain of muting my mic, but
I think the mountains are calling to us.
The mountains are calling to you, yes. As you guys walk through these ruins, I would like you all to do another perception check for me, please.
Who will layeth the perception upon ye?
Ooh, and a 25. Wow. Okay. Okay, so most of you, I'll say Marvelous, Zarnok, and Tinder, who has opened his eyes this time. You guys kind of wandering through this town. You guys notice some horses grazing nearby an old well. So you guys noticed in the middle of this town, there's sort of like this well. And you guys notice 3 horses kind of just hanging out in the area. They don't have saddles on them. And they haven't really noticed you guys. But the horses are kind of just minding their business, grazing in the area, eating like off the grass on the floor that's like just been growing in the middle of the roads.
You said they didn't have saddles?
Yeah, they don't have any saddles on them. They're just horses there.
Look, there's horses over there.
Yes, and Marvelous. You notice as you glance a little closer at the horses, you notice there is a brand on one of the near towards the back of the horse. You notice there's a brand, some kind of like burnt mark on the back of the horse.
Looks like these horses are from Walmart. Oh, different brand. Is that, do I recognize the brand?
Oh yeah. So when you inspect a little closer, you notice the letters BAK on it.
Yeah.
Back.
Back streets back. All right. No.
So all three horses has this brand on it.
Okay. And do I know the brand?
No, you wouldn't know what the initial stands for.
Okay. So they don't have saddles. Do they have like reins on them? Like
the reins, like on the like the what you hold on the.
Yeah, from
the
the
bridle.
like, the bit, yeah, the bridle and bit with the reins.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, if they don't have the saddles, I'm going to assume they don't have the reins either.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I have no clue. That's the way I gather horses is by their reins. Yeah. Okay, guys, be very, very quiet. Hunting rabbits.
Is this the town we were coming towards, or is this like something we're passing on our way to our destination?
Well, you guys know you're heading to what's called the Butterskull Ranch. So you guys know you're heading towards a ranch, and remember the quest mentioned that it's nearby the town Coneyberry. Right. That's what the quest mentioned.
We want to try.
Orcs have attacked Butterskull Ranch 5 miles east of Coneyberry. That's why. So you guys are at Coneyberry now. So you basically you guys know that you're basically within 5 miles of the ranch at this point.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Now that you guys are in the town Coneyberry. So you guys can.
We saw the now entering Coneyberry, population 0.
Yeah,
Population
pretty much.
Three horses,
Pretty much. Yeah, the town is eerily quiet. You weren't expecting for it to be a ruined city, basically, a ruined town. Excuse me.
Well, if these horses have been branded, then they're probably domesticated or somebody owns them. Maybe we should try to wrangle them and see if we can turn them into somebody for a reward. That seems like a marvelous idea.
Who are we turning them into?
Whenever we find who owns them.
Do you want to do it on the way back?
What if they're gone?
Yeah, because we probably find somebody. Yeah, I mean, we can get them on the way back, I guess. Well, if they're still
BOK. That stands for Butterskull Ranch, right?
I don't know if that's what you think.
BOK or BAK?
I thought it was BAK.
It's BAK. A is an apple. So BAK. It's back without C. That's what it is. I should also point out, as you guys are in these ruins, you notice the path. I'm sorry.
I was gonna ask if the horses are spooked at all by people being nearby.
The horses haven't really paid any attention to you. I'm assuming you guys are a decent distance away from the horses. So unless any of you would like to approach them.
And we're downwind too, right?
Yeah, you guys have been jogging basically for the past 7 hours. So, so you guys are quite winded. But it hasn't been 8 hours, so technically you can keep going. But I should also mention in the ruins, you notice the path you guys have been on, while it's somewhat overgrown, it does continue clearly east past the ruins. But as you guys are walking through this old town, you notice there's another path to your right as well. So as you guys look to your right, you notice there's another pathway, the same dirt path that leads off in that direction as well.
So there's 2 paths to the.
Yes. So yeah. Well, remember the quest mentions that it's east of Coneyberry. So you guys are currently facing east. So like if you keep going straight, like you're going east, is what I'm saying. So, but then that means to the south, there's another path.
Split the party.
Genius. Nothing has ever gone wrong by splitting the party. Right?
Works out so well for the mystery gang.
For the mystery game.
Yeah, for Scooby and all them. They always split the
Scooby.
party and they turn out fine. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I don't know. What do you want to do?
We're an hour away from the ranch. We shouldn't get distracted.
Yeah, I mean, these horses probably can't wander off that far in an hour, right?
I guess we could time up to something.
Well, that's what I was debating. If we should do that, like now, like try to get them. They don't have any bridle or any
Yeah, but
kind
we
of
have
anything.
rope, right?
Yeah, but then we got to fashion lassos and try to catch them, and they can take it. And we're supposed to be making post haste to this ranch, right?
True. But at the same time, if they're actually from the ranch, they shouldn't be spooked, theoretically. They should be used to people.
Look, guys, I have a way with animals, so I could actually go talk to them.
You can talk to animals?
I don't understand what they say, but they can understand what I say.
By the way,
This information we could have used an hour
Right?
ago.
By the way, I'm a horse whisperer.
yeah. I didn't think it would be useful to let you guys know, but
I wanted to see, is it actually worth throwing out there?
yeah, do it. Let's do that if you can do that.
Yeah.
So I go up and I approach the horses.
Okay, so if you're gonna walk up towards the horses, I want you to do an animal handling check.
Actually, I was gonna add guidance to that. If that's okay.
Oh, if you want to,
What's
you can cast guidance beforehand.
Yeah. So it's
Says you add a D4. Yeah.
You got a 22.
that's a 3 on top of that.
25. You think you
It's
needed
a
more?
It's a cantrip, so he can just use it when he wants.
Oh, okay.
Little does he know the horses.
So just so you know, guidance it's a concentration for 1 minute, where at any time once before the spell ends, you add a D4 to an ability check. Only ability checks. So, which in this case was what it was. Animal handling is an ability check, so that's why he was able to add the D4 to it.
All right.
And it's a cantrip, so it's free. You take a deep breath for a moment, you focus, and you walk towards the animals very peacefully. So the horses glance at you for a moment, and you make sure you don't look like a threat or anything like that. You kind of hold your arms out like, hey, relax, and the horses they're kind of just staring at you, but they're not like startled or anything. So you're walking towards them, no problem.
And I'm going to try to. I'm going to cast guidance again, and then try to kind of convince them to just chill, hang out there. I'll be back and kind of visit them.
So what are you casting exactly?
So it's a racial. It's a racial feature. So it says you can communicate.
With furbolgs.
Yeah, so it's like I can communicate with beasts and have advantage on charisma checks to influence them.
Gotcha. Okay. Wait,
I can't understand them.
Speech of beast and leaf. Is that what this is?
Yeah.
Okay. And you have a ability to communicate in a limited manner. They can understand the meaning of your words, though you have no special ability to understand them. Gotcha. Okay. So basically, you tell them through this manner that to hang out here and relax.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. So you sort of whisper to them in this manner, and the horses kind of like they like do that puff of air. They're like, and then like as a sort of acknowledgement, and then they just continue hanging out in the area, minding their own business.
I give everybody a thumbs up. We're good.
All right, there you go. So you see him walk up. So basically, everyone else you see this. First of all, this 8-foot creature walk, quote unquote, gently towards these horses, and the horses are not startled by this giant being walking towards them. So that's like a spectacle on its own. And you guys are kind of just like, what? And then you see him like he sort of kneels down towards the horses and speaks to them in a low voice. And then the horses are kind of just relaxing. They're just like, yeah, they sort of nod and just continue grazing. And then you see him turn around, pulling this thumbs up at you guys. You're all just like, oh, okay. Wow. So that's kind of what you guys saw with that.
Cool.
To the
So I guess we're heading on to the ranch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys continue east past the ruins. You guys trek for another 2 or 3 miles. And what was the perception rule? Because I'll keep the same perception rules. So Marvelous, Tinner, and Zarok, again, you three. As you guys, oh, okay. How about who's in front right now?
I am
That is
Tinder.
okay. I'm still trying to recognize voices. That's why. So okay, Tinder. So that's Tinder. So Tinder, you guys you're leading the group. You start to see you see the ranch more clearly in the distance. You see like all the fields. You guys are kind of actually as you guys are walking down this trail, you guys are getting closer and closer to the hills to your side. And then to your left, you notice something a little strange. You notice a cow grazing in the distance, just all on its own. The cows there. You just notice a cow in the distance, sort of just grazing in the area. It's just like a very odd place to see a cow because it's just like it's far enough away from the farm and the town that it's just in the middle of the field for no real reason. It's kind of just there. So Tinder, you notice this as you're traveling with the group with haste. Chocolate cow. Cow made for chocolate milk. I'm not too sure about that, but it's,
that would
just-
be marvelous.
Marvelous.
but so yeah, it's I don't know if you want to say anything, Tinder, but you do notice this cow as you guys are heading towards the ranch.
As Tinder, and I've been sent to go save someone. There was a request for haste. I'll make note of the cow. The cow does not look like it's being aggressive. I keep going.
Okay. So you continue to lead the group towards the farm, and then eventually.
Do we need to investigate the cow?
He noticed the cow and he noticed it and moves on. So I mean,
I'm assuming
It's
there's a reason
distracting us.
there's a cow just out in the middle of a field when everyone else ran away. Doesn't
It's
seem odd to you guys?
it's a marvelous cow. It's outstanding. It's a marvelous
I
cow.
don't know what to tell you, man. But
It's like things are destroyed and like horses are just hanging out in the town that's not even close to the ranch, but there's just a cow hanging there. Like maybe it's not a cow.
Guess you've never been to PA.
you guys just should be able to see the map now.
That's it.
Yes.
No.
Is
As I
that
bring
us
out,
on
well,
it?
as I bring out your tokens, you'll see the map. So this is not to scale. So you guys aren't giants entering this farm.
Damn.
Well, except for Dorkian maybe, but this is just to give you guys an idea of what the farm looks like. So
I will be right back, guys.
no worries. We can pause for a moment.
Let us discuss the cow.
Well, remember, only Tinder saw the cow, so
Tinder.
you can be like, hey, yeah.
Special about that cow.
Well,
Or you can be like, hey, did you notice anything odd? And then Tinder
Was it
Oh
producing
Uh,
chocolate milk?
no,
Damn.
it is not a
These guys
bachelor
didn't
cow.
know. I can talk to cows as well as horses, so
Oh my
just throwing it out
god.
there again.
We
This
should
guy
have
has
talked to the
responsibility.
cow. How many animals can you talk to?
You know, it's all kind of trial and error.
Actually, I'll be right back myself as well.
Do you just moo at it?
Is it too late to talk to the cow?
It's a combination of like mooing and clicking, and it's all pretty complex.
You start like clucking and like doing a chicken dance and walking around. What's your perception anyway, Tinder?
Actually, I have a decent perception. I have +3.
Oh. Should have perceived the cow more.
I am back. Yay.
I am a fairly simple guy. I have a mission. I'm completing the mission. We
Oh,
can
wow.
look at Cal on the way back. If Cal looked like part of the problem, then maybe I'd investigate more.
Investigate until the cows come home. Oh.
So if the cow's speaking in like another language, would that be a clue that maybe there's something to worry about?
The cow starts chanting or something. Well,
Yeah. It's like casting demonic spells or something.
It's just secretly the villain of the whole book.
I know.
Just be mad cow disease.
Oh,
There never was a dragon. It was all the cow.
it's just a flying cow.
We're all delusions of the cow.
We're waiting on Joe to come back. He walked away.
Yeah.
So, what's your guys' backstory?
Oh my god.
We went through this the other day.
Are you part of a giant tribe, Dorkian?
I wouldn't call it a tribe, but that's part of a settlement of furbolgs, yes.
Oh man.
Do they all speak cow there?
I actually didn't run into any others that spoke cow, but I never tried speaking to them in cow, so I don't know.
Didn't try mooing at them?
You're trying to move the storyline along.
Oh boy, that was bad.
Moo.
Move over, dragon.
Mm. That cow is marvelous.
Man, does everyone have more hit points than I do?
Wow, you only have like 3.
Set your
Anything more than
constitution at 12, man. You
I
gotta
know.
put your constitution higher.
What do you mean? I have it like almost maxed out. It's
Who is it?
16.
Okay, somebody had theirs at 12. Remember?
It says I have 23 hit points.
Wizard has the.
Tinder's got 39.
That's
So
my
you're like
job.
And
My
I have
job is to have lots of hit points.
I have the same constitution as you do.
Yeah, I have a slightly higher hit die though.
Yeah.
And I rolled really good when I leveled up.
Oh, you rolled? So, anyone got any tricks? How about what new what's your, what do you call it? Like new spec or whatever are you
Class.
for each of you guys?
What do you mean?
Yeah, your subclass.
Archetype.
Sure, whatever you want to call it.
But since I'm a cleric, mine doesn't get chosen at 3rd level; it gets chosen at 1st level. And I'm a cleric of life.
So what's that mean?
It means I'm marvelous at healing.
Oh, he's a super healer.
Sorry about that, guys. I'm back.
Yay!
We already figured out Dorkian is the animal whisperer. That's
The
his
animal whisperer.
subclass.
I mean, he is a druid. I mean,
We also came to the conclusion that the cow is the main enemy of this whole campaign.
oh, so it's not the dragon. It's the cow.
Yeah,
There
we
Yeah.
never was a
behind
dragon. It was always the cow.
This is
So
called
I got a little
the cow on
The-
Ice Peak,
the
right?
the cow is a shapeshifter. Yes, that's what it is.
Alrighty.
I think it did show.
Are you putting down a cow?
Oh, okay.
Don't have a cow, man.
Wait, am I putting down the cow? What is the cow sick?
No.
Why would I put down the cow?
We already made all the mad cow disease jokes, and that's okay.
So you leave for like
Alright.
2 minutes, and this is what happens.
Okay, so you guys approach the farm. You notice that as you guys approach the farm, actually, let me have you all do another set of perception rolls since we're at a new area.
Man, love
I
those
know.
perception rolls.
Yeah, so many perception rolls. I
It's
know.
like I'm just waiting for crit misses.
I mean, even with the -1, you're rolling pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay. As you guys approach this farm, you all survey across. It looks like a normal farm as you would expect. You guys see the wheat, the crops all around, fenced up and everything. Everything is nicely kept. You do notice in some of the parts of the fields are trampled. So you notice certain sections have been clearly trampled, broken. Some parts of the fences have been broken through. And as you look further down over here, I didn't tell you guys you could do this. As you guys look over here, this is where the actual farm building is itself. You notice in the distance, it seems like there's a lot of activity in that area. Well, you can't necessarily make out what's exactly happening yet, but you can just tell there's a lot of like movement in that area, like in this general area here.
Like of humanoid figures?
Yeah, you can see like humanoid-like figures moving about.
So these gray these brownish fields, what's the crop?
Hey.
Wheat, corn,
Wheat.
other various things. Yeah.
Hey.
Could get cover on our approach, though.
Is he
Yeah,
getting-
it's like uneven crops, but most humanoids can hide in between it. Yeah. If you guys would like to walk towards the farm, I assume if you guys want the stealth, I would all ask for stealth checks.
Alrighty.
Checks.
Alrighty then. Still
I'm
If
in
you, guys,
stride.
if you guys want to stealth, I mean that's that.
Stealth
I'm
it,
just saying.
baby.
All right, everyone roll stealth checks for me, please. 16, 15, 16, 22.
Hold
You're
on, mine
five.
should've-
Dorky, and don't fail us now. Oh.
say mine's a 5.
Marvelous.
Yeah,
Oh.
mine should be a 5 because I should have rolled. Mine should have been rolled with disadvantage because of the armor I'm wearing. So.
Oh,
mine's-
you're wearing plate. Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, mine's a 5, not a. Not a.
Yeah,
6.
I see it down
And
there.
if we're proactively trying to stealth, I can cast guidance on you beforehand. I can't use it as a reaction, but if you know you're going to stealth, I can give you that D4.
Okay. I'm gonna say from now on, I need you to declare guidance before the rolling happens.
Yeah, I didn't do it this time.
From
But
now,
that's
from
like,
now
yes.
on. I'm just saying from now on. Okay.
Yep.
So if the roll happens and you didn't say guidance, like we're not gonna retcon it. Just from now on. Okay. So just keep that in mind. Like whenever we're about to do rolls, just be like, oh hey, let me give you guidance, and then the rolling happens. But yeah, so here I can do this. Oh, sorry, but now it's a 6. There you go. You got us now. Now your stealth is a 6 instead.
Dang. Super stealth.
All right, so
stealth is not marvelous.
So you all rolled your checks. I'm assuming you all want to approach the farm. I can move you guys all accordingly if you guys like.
Sure.
Hold on. Slow down there, buddy.
I'm so excited. So excited.
So do you guys want to go through the crops, I'm assuming, or?
Well, if it's not trampled.
I think we're stealthing, yeah.
No, it's not. Yeah. Okay. Wait, hold on. One moment before you guys continue. I just want to make sure I'm looking at the map correctly.
Everybody's like, we're gonna go over here.
Okay.
Go over there.
All right. So I'm gonna say you guys arrive. I need to do this. Hold on. I need to do this. The map's gonna reset for a second. There we go. Oh wait, no, not that. Go. And be you guys. I know it's gonna go blank for a sec. Don't worry.
Oh my god, we've been deleted.
All right. So I'm gonna say you guys kind of approach like so.
Did we enter a building, or are we just like?
No, you guys are still. You guys are still outside. You guys are like at the edge of the. I'm assuming you guys want to walk. I assume you guys want to walk up all the way to the edge of the building as close as you can.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is how it is now. Then yeah. So this is what you guys currently see. Like this is the situation. So I'm sure most of you noticed this one. This nice little fellow over here.
Standing in there.
Yeah. So no one. So keep in mind, as you guys get close to this building, you start to hear a lot of noise inside. A lot of like people just shouting and just talking and like a bunch of thrashing happening about. And, like it's like as if there's a party happening inside this building. Like you just hear a lot of activity happening inside. It's like you see figures walking all around. If any of you are peeking through the windows.
Yeah, definitely peeking. Windows are glass.
Yes.
Closed or open?
Closed. All the windows are closed right now.
Okay. It looks like there's steps up to the house, so it's probably a half-raised foundation.
What happened?
Well, I'm noticing there's steps over here.
Yes.
Is that going all the way up to a second floor?
No, this is the entrance.
Okay.
This here is the entrance to the building. This is currently the first floor. So yeah, I should also mention, you notice as you get to the building, this is a 2-story building. Like, you can just tell by the height of the building. There's two floors.
All right.
So who wants to go ring the doorbell?
Me.
So yeah, I just mentioned you guys are hearing people speaking in Common, people speaking in Orcish. Like there's just a lot of noise. Like you can't discern because there's too much noise. You can't discern exactly, but it just sounds like they're all just relaxing, having a party, and like just
okay. I was going to say
they're all just vibing. They're all just vibing more or less.
So Tinder, I can disguise myself as an orc if we want the two of us to kind of distract at the front door.
Orc salesman.
Oh, you can look like an orc?
Yeah.
Oh my god, he's got all the crazy abilities. Talking to animals, looking like different people.
I'm slowly walking towards the door.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to cast Disguise Self and look like an orc.
If
The
I
furball guy can be up to 3 feet shorter, so I'm just going to try to be normal size.
Okay. All right.
if I walk past a window, that we're stealth, right? So they won't see us walk past.
Yeah, I'll assume you duck underneath it or something, you know.
Yeah.
I'm going around, guys.
Marvelous is going to keep an eye out in this window here.
Marvelous.
Standing right there in front of the window.
So,
All right.
underneath the the windowsill, peeking.
All right. So
somebody just left a room, guys.
we can walk in being orc and half orc, but they're not going to know who we are. Therefore, they might not like us because they don't know who we are, even though we are orc and half orc. Or we can burst in and rage.
Oh, I should mention, James, you do notice this.
Yeah,
These
the
are
cellar doors?
doors.
Are they cellar doors?
You can assume it is.
Yeah, I was scouting.
Best phrase in the world. Cellar door.
Right.
Can I whisper to the team here so they don't hear us?
Yeah,
I guess they're loud, so they probably can't hear us.
Yeah, there's a lot of noise that they probably wouldn't hear you,
So
but you can whisper in case. Yeah.
Three guys in the room in the door that you're about to go in, and there's I think 2 in the area on the right here, and there's some cellar doors in the back that look like they might go down, and there's a well on the back side of the building, and a second door, the back door into the building.
Kill 3, then 2. Sounds like good math.
1, 2 orcs.
Maybe we should we split up? Right? This can't go wrong. Anyone want to go the back door in case things get nasty?
I knew we should have brought the cow.
We should have brought the
We should have brought the cow.
All right.
Would have stabbed us in the back.
All right. Let's go in and say we want to join party. Where's the grog? Where's the beer?
I want the grog.
So wait, so are you like knocking on the door?
If for purposes of this, I'm a mute, so you do all the talking.
Oh. Yeah.
I just look like an orc. I don't know how to talk like them, so.
He has a point.
He does have actually that's valid.
I do talk orc, so let's go do a little bit of role play. Orcs don't know how to knock doors, so I'm just gonna open up the door. I assume it's unlocked.
Okay, yeah, you twist the doorknob, it twists, no problem.
He breaks it off.
So just go to the other side of the door.
So you just open the door?
Yeah.
Okay, so you open the door, and then these orcs immediately turn towards you guys, and you kind of see them in the middle of drinking, and it's kind of like that moment where it's like an awkward silence. The orcs are kind of just staring at you for a moment, and they're just like,
"Hey, where's an extra cup?" In Orcish.
Yeah. Do we know you?
Me orc, you orc. We party? Something good happened, right?
But do we know you? You part of our clan?
No, he's the pizza delivery guy.
You're not there.
What about your other friend there? He looks much more like an orc compared to you. I believe him more than you. Who are you?
Me,
Just have a low guttural grunt.
me bastard part orc.
Oh.
But I try really hard.
He's a try-hard orc.
Look, I'll orc crawl for you. Ah!
Do
Can I have some
a
beer?
performance check.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Performance check.
Is that real?
Yes, there is a performance. Yes, that is a
But
skill.
being,
That is a skill.
being raised in orcish culture, do I get advantage?
No, just roll. No, just roll like normal. Just roll. Okay, so you bellow out this roar, and the orcs kind of stare at you, curious, and they're like, "Well, works for me. Here, grog for you."
Yeah. I go ahead, take it.
What about your other friend there? More orc-like.
Yeah,
And keep in
he
mind,
drinks more than me. Give him two.
Keep in mind, Dorkian, they've all been speaking Orcish this whole time, so you have no idea what they're saying.
Nice.
I go ahead. I clink glass. Give one to my friend too.
And one of them walks up to you and like tries to tell you in orc, like tries to speak to you in Orcish, like, "So, where are you two from then?"
Nice grunt. I'm like, ugh.
Did you say something?
Performance check.
Hold on a sec.
Oh my god.
What's his? Let's just, okay. What would it be? Roll deception for me. Just roll it. Just roll charisma. Actually, just roll charisma. Just do a charisma roll for me.
That's my dump stat, so this couldn't go bad.
Oh,
boy.
God.
Oh boy.
There we go.
So the orc stares at you for a moment, wondering why you're just grunting. He's like, "Oh, you must be stupid kind." Anyway, he turns to of course you don't know he says that because he says in Orcish, but he turns back to you, Tender, and he's like, "What's up? What's wrong? What's up with your friend there? He seems pretty stupid, if you ask me."
Bomb bounced him on his head 5 more times than necessary.
Oh, still stupid. Okay, so while all that's happening, what
he's
is
still better than me because he's full orc.
So while that's happening, what are you three doing?
I'm gonna go investigate this cellar door here.
I'm sneaking around the house.
Okay.
Yeah, Marvelous is just watching through the window for any signs of trouble.
All right. So you carefully open the cellar doors, and you walk down. And you end up over here.
Let's see. Can I open this door right here?
And as you walk into the cellar, you hear some muffling noises.
There's something down
And you
there.
know, and you see a man in the corner tied up, and he's muffled. Like there's like a cloth in his mouth. And he's just completely restrained. He's just like muffled.
I've run over and
as you briefly examine him, you notice he's definitely been beat up. Like he's pretty injured, pretty badly.
I unruffle him.
So yeah, you remove his restraints.
Yeah.
And like as you do that, he starts coughing. He's just like,
What happened?
"Oh, those savage orcs came, took over the whole farmland."
What do they want?
And he kind of shakes his head for me and he's like, "Wait, Who are you?
I am Zarnak.
Are you from around here? I don't recognize you.
We're adventurers from the town of Fandral. We're here to
Fandolin.
Fandolin. We're here to rescue you.
Town of Benadryl.
Well, is it just you?
There's others.
Oh, okay. Because there's a whole group of orcs here. I was unknowingly overwhelmed. Oh, and like as he tries to talk, he starts coughing again, like because he's trying to move, but then like he feels the pain. He's just like, oh, I can barely move.
I think we might need a healer for this one.
Oh, that would be splendid if you had one of those. One of them fancy people with their healing magic, if you will. I could never have got into those things. Just too much for me.
If only our healer guy walked around the building and happened to be walking down here at the same moment.
All right. So while you have went down there in the cellar, Marvelous and Ophium, what are you guys doing?
Well, I have a healing spell, so I can go over and heal the guy.
Well, I mean, remember you don't know what's in the cellar, so.
Right, that's true.
Yeah.
Well,
So you know he went into the cellar. I'm assuming you saw him go into the cellar, and you guys had just been scouting on the outsides.
Right.
Yeah, it's like Marvelous is still keeping an eye out in the window for any sign of any bad things happening with the orcs. He's keeping an eye out while the other two went inside.
Do another stealth check for me then.
Oh.
Let's see.
You too, Ophium. You do a stealth check as well.
Damn it.
Since you guys have been sneaking around for a while.
It's gonna be both of them. Hold on, it's gonna be the lower of the two.
You should be able to set it so that
Yeah, I gotta go into the beyond settings to do it. If
you do it on Foundry, when you click on stealth, you can click. It'll prompt you to select disadvantage or not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's a 14 is the lower of my two.
Yeah,
rolls.
so you roll a 14 and then a 15. And then these guys are.
Why is he
not listed on here?
Why are you disadvantaged?
Because I'm wearing scale mail.
Oh.
Yeah, it's heavy armor, so it gives disadvantage.
Okay.
On stealth, because like you can assume it's like the clanking of the and just the fact it's heavy, you can't maneuver as easy, you know. Oh. All right. Okay, so you as you guys are peering through the windows. I mean, you can stare at the windows, but what you're seeing is much as the same. The orcs they're just chatting, talking, sharing booze with each other. You notice one just walks out of this small little room. They're continuing to just chat. Same with you, Ophium. As you're peering through this window, though, you do notice your two friends in there sort of chatting with the orcs. And it looks like, from what you can see, they're being pretty friendly to them, from what you can tell. So I don't know if there's anything else you want to do, but
can I go check on what's going on in the cellar?
Well, yeah, if you want, if you're wondering what happened to James, yeah, you can head down there too if you like.
Yeah. And I'm gonna move over to that window over here on the other side of the doorway.
What's going on down here?
Yeah, so as you head down, you notice Zarnak talking to a man, and as you're approaching, you notice he's pretty badly injured, and he's like, "Oh, is this one of your friends that came with you?"
Yes, he has magical healing powers.
Oh, does he now?
Or do you want to put this guy out of his misery?
You're always trying to kill everyone. What's wrong with you?
It's quite the life, clerk.
Yeah, right? Worst paladin ever.
Well, I mean, he is an oath breaker.
Yeah, I am an
Wait,
oath breaker.
what?
He's an oath breaker.
What's that mean?
So he's broken his oath to whatever deity he was originally following. So
Oh my god.
they're generally oathbreakers are generally more chaotic aligned people.
Dude, you can't even be my friend at that point. I'm part of a knightly order, sir. We don't take kindly to that kind of crap.
You make an exception to the rule.
I put up with you. That's what I do. For the sake of the party.
This is Arnold, right? No, we don't.
All right, fine. I'll heal this guy.
Look in Discord, James. That's you right now to him. we don't do that here.
Break oaths.
We don't. All right. What are you doing? Like healing hands or?
I have
What is
cure
happening?
wounds.
Oh, you took cure wound.
Yes.
So you should be able to just click standard. Yeah, I was about to say, and then just click healing, and then it'll do the healing. Just normal. Yep. So you heal him. So you healing hands.
Oh my god.
So you pull energy into yourself, and your hands begin to glow, and you put on the man's wounds, and he seals up some of his wounds. Not all of them, but a few of his wounds do get sealed up. He is at least breathing a little better. He's just like, oh, thank you for what you can. I already feel a little bit better. So, I'm assuming it's not just you two that are here as well. Where are the rest of your companions?
They're busy occupying the orcs while we come to rescue you.
Occupying? Distraction, perhaps?
I think I can hear Tinder right now pounding his second beer.
Or swiping.
I'm trading war stories with them.
Trading war stories, yeah.
He's talking about the time when he was almost hitting that blob and completely missed.
So up here, so you notice another orc starts walking up towards Dorkian, and he's like, "So, you have any stories to tell us?"
Do either of them have like any ale or anything like that on them?
One of them is holding ale in his hand. Yes.
I'll just kind of grunt and try to grab it from him.
What about the chocolate milk?
All right, do a strength check then.
Oh my god.
This is gonna be a fail.
I know, right?
This is not gonna go well. Get ready to fight.
Oh my god.
I'm trying to do it like.
Yeah, about that.
Wait, why did you roll it twice?
No, the orc.
Oh, the
It's
orc.
the opposing. It's grapple.
So you grunt for a moment. You grunt and you quickly reach towards his ale, and the orc immediately reacts and sort of swats you away. And it was a kind of a forceful hit, so you kind of stumbled back a bit. And he's like, "Hey, you watch it. I don't take kindly to people touching my ale." And you see, and like his demeanor kind of shifted almost immediately. And you kind of see him reach toward his great axe in his back. It's like, "I'm warning you, outsider. I don't care where you're from. And you too, Tinder. Something sick."
I don't think he ever said his name.
Oh, did he not mention his name?
No.
Okay, so he's like, it's like, and you too. Starting to feel a little suspicious about you both. How come he can't say anything? Is something got his tongue? He can't be that stupid to not be able to say a word.
Yes. There was this one battle we had, and I start going on this talk about this battle where a group of us had met up with a bunch of these asp type snakes, and we were fighting, but we were outnumbered, and they were small and slithery and running around, and we were trying to hack them to pieces. One managed to bite into his tongue, and it swelled up so much that it became useless. And he had such a good singing voice, too.
Is that so? He turns to the orc. Then show me. Show me your tongue. Show me how swollen it's become.
I thought the other guy was Tinder.
And I have no idea what they're saying, so I'm just chilling there.
So he sort of looks at your mouth. He's like, you. And he sticks his tongue out.
I'll stick my tongue out back at him.
Oh boy, here we go.
You see him like swell up in anger. He immediately reaches for his great axe, and he's about ready to swing at you. What are you gonna do? This one right here. This one right here is about to swing at you.
I'll turn invisible.
Oh boy!
I would like to point out I had a feeling this is going down, and I've been prepared for an attack. They're actually to go after him before me, though.
So we're downstairs and we hear all this stomping and whatnot, and we're like, it's time to go.
Yeah, as soon as he draws.
I would say that while you guys are talking, or while you guys were talking to the man down here, you do hear some thump. You heard that, like, when he got knocked back, you heard that thumping sound, and then you did notice that the sound did die down a little bit. So something must have happened upstairs. So like that's what I'll say. That's what you noticed.
Think we should go look at that.
I think we should start heading out of here before things.
Okay,
get,
and then you said you're casting Hidden Step.
Yeah.
Okay, so he reached for his great axe, and then in a moment of panic, you make yourself just become invisible. And the orc, he's like reached for his axe. He looks for it. He's kind of just like, what? Where'd he go? But then he immediately turns his attention towards you, Tinder, and he pulls out his great axe and is like, I don't know what kind of hogwash tribe you're all from, but I'm not liking it anymore. And Marvelous, you do notice that as you're peering through the window, the mood has immediately changed, and you notice that they're starting to grab their weapon.
Yeah, as soon as he draws that great axe, I'm casting Spiritual Weapon right next to him.
Ooh.
As soon as he whips it out. Yeah.
Whips it out.
Yeah.
All right. I will seeing, obviously I can kind of see him out the window as I'm looking back that way. I'll pick up my axe, not threateningly, but to like get it ready. And it's like, oh, this time of the party, time to have some fun.
What's the weapon? What's the spiritual? Like, what's the actual weapon? Like, what is it?
It is a spectral mace will materialize
mace. Gotcha.
Yeah, right next to that orc, and it immediately makes an attack on him.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second.
And it looks like it rolled a.
I didn't know you had a spiritual weapon. Let me grab something nice for that. Oh, hold on. Wait, same image. Oh, I'm in the wrong place. Oopsie. There we go. All right, and then we're gonna go to here. Sorry, give me 1 second. You're able to move it, right?
Yeah, on my turn I can move it like 20 feet, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I can move the weapon up to 20 feet and repeat the attack against creature within 5 feet of it as a bonus action on my turn, but not the first turn it comes in.
Right. It just attacks the moment you summon it.
Yeah, it summons. It gets
Is
there,
there
and then
hit points on it, or
no, because it's a spectral mace.
that's what I thought. Okay, and then it's a concentration, right?
No,
But that one is not.
Oh,
That's one of the more broken spells in the game. Is
interesting.
you can double up.
Stop that. Yeah, but no.
Interesting.
Yeah, no hit points. Spectral mace.
You can create a floating mace that lasts for the duration or until you cast it. You can move it 20 feet as a bonus action. This weapon can take whatever form you choose. Oh, wow. It lasts for 1 minute, though. Gotcha.
Yeah, which is like 10 rounds. We got this.
And you said you put it next to...
yes, right to the left. No, to the left, right here, of that orc that was drawing the great axe. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and let me wait. Hold on, quick. Let me do this. Marvelous. So that's. You should be able to move it on your own as well. If you click on it, you should be able to move it.
Yeah, I can move it.
Okay,
awesome.
Cool. All right, so. Okay, so how much damage did you do? Was.
It's a 17 roll to attack. On the
yeah, that hits. Yes, that hits.
So
that's 5 points of damage to the orc. So right as he pulls out his weapon, this mace materializes out of thin air and just smacks him in the back. And he kind of just stumbles forward and he turns around. He just sees this strange floating mace and he's kind of startled a bit. It's like, what is this? And
are we rolling initiatives?
And yes, everyone's rolling initiative. Yes.
And that's eight damage to him, right? Yeah, 5 plus 3 for my spellcasting modifier.
Okay.
Yeah, 4 damage.
Gotcha. Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me.
Still got to build the encounter.
Are we still downstairs, or are we already starting to walk outside by the time this happens?
Are you gonna leave him down here? Or?
No, we were gonna walk out and have him stand outside while we're
fighting.
Okay. Oh yeah, so you guys run out here, and then he sort of follows behind you.
What's this guy's name again?
He didn't ask. He didn't mention. So as you guys walk out, he's like, "Oh, by the way, I am Alfonsi. It's Alphonse.
Alphonse. Wait here,
Yeah,
Alphonse.
Just call him the Fawns.
The Fawns.
Okay. Wait, hold on. So let me go back to here. Pull this out here. Who did I not put into here? Okay, you're not in here yet.
Wait. Where do you type? Oh, okay, never mind. I found it.
Yeah, it's with the fist icon. Yeah.
Hey, I got a high roll this time.
And then Marvelous, if you go to the fist icon, you should be able to see your roll. Or you should be able to roll there.
Oh, it didn't. Oh,
wait, hold on. You're not. Well, actually, you're not in combat. You shouldn't be. Because you guys aren't in combat yet. So.
Oh, we're not?
No.
No.
Yeah. There we go. Alright.
Apparently, I want everyone to go before me.
So before I start the combat, what are you two gonna do?
Us?
Yes.
think...
Actually, before I continue, let me check in real quick. It is currently 7:11. How are you guys doing on time?
I could go for a Slurpee.
Feel good. Like
Good.
another hour.
I could probably do another till, well, what time is it over? You're at 7:10 over there?
So it's 10 o'clock for you, right?
Yeah, it's past, so I could do till like my 11 o'clock.
Well, because before I start combat, I want to know if you guys have time or not, so that we don't just stop in the middle of combat.
Right. I probably could finish this mission.
Okay.
Let's do it.
All right. So how are you two? You guys came out of the cellar. What are you guys gonna do?
I think we're gonna look through the window and see what.
So, since we heard all the hubbub going on,
Mm-hmm.
I instinctively realized something's bad's happened with our orcish deception. And can I cast magic weapon on my warhammer?
Yeah, you're not in combat, so you can cast whatever you need to prep. Yeah.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna do that.
You're allowed to use those sending stones we got last time.
What was that?
Oh, you guys do have those sending stones. That is true.
That would have been useful.
Completely forgot about those.
Oh, okay.
Send a text message, cover blown.
Send a text message. Yeah. Okay, so you're casting magical weapon on your.
Yeah, I'm trying to see how it pop. How do you get it to pop up in the chat?
Here, you have to click on.
Oh.
Standard roll and
There it
then
goes.
cast spell. Yeah. Did it work?
I thought it did.
No, here. Let me. So if you click standard roll and then cast spell, there you go. So you don't have to roll damage. We'll just keep in mind when you attack with your mace. I can show you. Not mace, warhammer. Oh, in fact, I didn't even add your warhammer. Give me a sec.
How dare you?
Let me add that for you. If I go to here, edit. This is not a simple melee. This is a martial melee. You are proficient, equipped. It is. Look up copies of orders. Hold on. Sorry. Give me one moment. Sorry about this. This is a. Oh, it's just versatile only. Okay. This is a melee weapon attack. Strength modifier. Actually, wait, can't I just port this? Wait a minute. It should be. Is it? Oh, here we go. Is it in here? Connected. It is connected.
So an oathbreaker, huh?
Yeah.
God.
That's what you get for standing on my shoulders. I said I gotta make this guy mad.
Oh.
I broke my oath.
I didn't know that until now, and my character's not happy with you after discovering your oath breakage.
Don't worry, we're gonna break your oath as well. That didn't sound.
We're gonna get you to break your.
what the hell's that mean?
That's pretty aggressive.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. What kind of game did I get myself into?
Oh, you know what? Here, you know what? This is such a hassle, but I'll just do it this way, just so we're not wasting any more time. Go here real quick. Let me go to your character. Let me manage, add Warhammer. Go. Then I have to go to here. No, not that button. Let's try that again. Oh. And there we go. Now your Warhammer's been magically added.
Alright.
So what I was trying to show you was that when you click on standard roll and then you go to do attack, you want to, in the situational bonus, you should be able to say +1 and then click normal and then it'll add that +1, as you can see. I'm just doing this as an example just so you can see. Right. Notice that you got a +1 and a +2, and then wait.
Oh, so that was my spiritual weapon damage rolled again.
Oh yeah, because it was the +1's your strength, the +2 is your proficiency, and then the +1 is from the magic weapon.
Magic weapon.
And then we'll just add the +1 to the damage roll too. But yep, just so I can show you how it'll work. But yeah.
Okay.
We'll just keep in mind that you always get a +1 to your attack rolls and damage. So you walk out of the cellar, you touch your warhammer, it starts glowing this magic around it, this aura.
Okay.
And
can I use cast my blade song?
Oh, your feature, right?
Yeah.
Your blade song. Yes. It's a bonus action, so yeah. So you can activate your blade song, yes. So now you gain, so your AC is now equal to intelligence modifier, which is 3. So now your AC is 15. You gain bonus, so your AC is now 15.
I look in the window.
Your walking speed increases by 10 feet. I'm adjusting all these numbers for you just so you can see it.
Is there somewhere I should be looking for this?
You have advantage on acrobatics check. Oh no, not proficiency, just advantage. No, go away. There we go. Okay. If you double click your character, you should see that your movement speed's now 40 and your armor class is now 15, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go. Have fun.
So now I'm going to cast.
So you walk up towards the window and you see these group of orcs getting ready to fight.
Yeah, and I cast Misty Step, which lets me teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space that you can see.
Mm-hmm.
And I teleport into the room, which I can't. I guess.
Wait. Did you see in the squares? Hold the left click. That's how you can ping. Tell me where you want to go.
You hold what? What is it?
Just hold down the left click.
Oh, okay.
Like the left mouse button. Just hold it down for
Right on top of me, standing on my shoulders.
Just teleport on top of his shoulders.
That'd be pretty
no. I'm just gonna go behind this guy here and whack him in the back because he doesn't even see me coming at him.
Do I see him pop up in the other window across from me?
Mm-hmm.
I want to wave. Hey!
Go, buddy.
So
I'm about ready to pummel this guy.
Before I do your attack, what is Ophian doing?
I'm gonna take this guy and try to get him out of this area. Whatever his name is.
So you're telling Alphonse to get out of here? Is that
Yeah.
or like you're gonna head out? So he kind of looks at you and he's like, I'm just not gonna. It's like I'm not gonna give up this farm that easily to a bunch of savage orcs.
We're gonna kill him for you.
That's great,
You
and
sound
I
so
would.
convincing.
That's great to know, but I would like to assist as well. I am a seasoned veteran myself. Granted, my injuries might hold me back.
You have no weapons.
Well, that is true.
Seasoned veteran that was tied up in the cellar. Okay.
Or go hide in the cellar again.
Do you have a spare weapon on yourself?
Here's
On your
a javelin.
person?
Have a javelin.
He kind of looks at you. He feels a little insulted. He's like,
Javelin. That's for pansies.
He's like, oh, where did I place that extra staff from earlier? Oh.
Yeah, where's that quarterstaff?
Good thing we kept that around.
all right, so you're so Alphonse seems pretty intent on staying here. If not to fight, to at least like stand his ground. So
Okay. Well, he has a javelin he can play with.
Let him attack all the ones that run away.
Yeah.
Should we Can we? Is he gonna like? Is he gonna stay here, or are you gonna stay here and defend yourself, or are you gonna come with me and try to sneak into the back door over here?
I suppose I can pick off any stragglers that come by. I'll stand near the back entrance if any try to escape in this direction.
Okay.
Good idea.
So he kind of just hangs out here,
So
poised and ready.
I'm gonna
And
try.
then what are you going to do?
I'm going to try and go through here. This door. I want to open this door.
Okay, so you open this door and you see one lone orc. He's kind of just chilling here. He doesn't see you though.
Can I?
Like his back is to you right now.
Can I sneak and do like a sneak attack?
Yeah. If you want stealth, roll stealth for me.
Sure.
Am I still stealth attacking this guy in front of me? Because
I'm just because
Okay.
you guys are not in combat, so like
Gotcha.
I have to like juggle between you guys because
Yeah.
technically everything's happening at once. So
Yeah.
okay, yeah. So you stealth in, no problem. He still doesn't notice you. You get right up to him, behind him. What are you gonna do?
Can I use? Let's see. I'm gonna use another spell. I'm gonna use inflict wounds.
Ooh.
So it's a touch creature.
Yes. So you make a melee spell attack. So you roll to hit. So you just click on standard roll and then attack with advantage because you are stealthed. Ooh, a 19 and a 20.
Damn.
You know what this means?
You one shot him?
Not only that, but he
Cuts off his head?
no, like, 'cause you know my rules for crit, so he rolls 3d10, like, so he did 51 points of damage to this poor orc.
What orc? There's just a pile of goo there now.
Yeah.
So,
Hits him so hard he
so
vaporizes.
there must be some deep embridled rage within you that you channel this powerful energy from this necrotic energy flowing through your body, and you just slam it on this orc's back, and he doesn't even let out a whimper, not a sound. His mouth gapes open, and his whole body just disintegrates, and he's just like, oh.
Damn,
falls
what a way to go.
Just gone in dust. Couldn't even say a word, nothing. Just obliterated instantly.
All I gotta say to that is beep.
All right. So back to you, James. So do your attack with the Warhammer. So
Warhammer. Just standard roll?
yeah, and then make sure you type in that +1 and the situational bonus, and then.
Why is it not?
Oh, and then you have to go to the chat and then click on attack.
I see. Okay. And then I say what?
In the situational bonus, you say +1.
Oh, +1.
Yeah.
Normal.
Oh, with advantage, you technically stealthed in.
Oh.
So,
Okay. Hold on.
Just roll again. Huh? Yes.
Can't be doing dinner.
I forgot my +1, so that's a 24.
Yeah, but it's a crit. So...
Sorry, I'm back, and that's another crit.
Critting it up.
Yeah. So, that's 8 damage. So roll damage. So you can click on damage, and then again put in the +1, and then
And do I press critical hit?
no, just do normal because the crits in this, it follows the D&D rules. Remember, my crits are different, so just do normal, and then I'll add it in myself. So that's 4 damage. and then +8. So that's 12 points of damage. So you come in, you hear the noise, you run up the cellar, and you go to the nearest window you see these orcs getting ready to fight, and then you cast another spell on yourself, and you just you step through the walls really quickly and appear behind this orc, and you get a quick just wham with your warhammer into the back of his body, and like you hear like some shattering sounds, and the orc kind of just like fumbles forward in like shock and pain. And Tinder, you just see your friend just appear like smoke out of nowhere and just wham this guy in the back, and like he nearly falls over.
This is where Tinder gets really excited.
I added you to the to the combat. If you look at the fist
Combat
icon,
page.
James. Yeah.
Oh, I need to roll it?
Yeah. You should be able to roll it. Yep. Oh, that's tragic.
Oh, God. Of course, my roll earlier was like an 18.
Alright. Marvelous, it is your turn.
Marvelous.
You are first.
Yes. All right. So, Marvelous is going to Sacred Flame, the one that's right here and in front of Czar.
Do it.
Okay, so
It's a dex saving throw, right?
Dex saving throw. Yeah, I need a. It's a DC 13. Hold on. Why didn't I'm trying to do it off the sheet here? Oh wait.
Well, he rolled a 13.
Okay. So he made it.
Okay, so
And
there's
then,
no residual. Yeah, no, that's it.
Yeah, no.
So
and then
you
bonus action the
mace
the mace
to smack the orc again.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, do it.
I'm trying to look at this. Here we go. Boom. I'm already. Hold on. It's doing it weird on the thing.
It's a D8 attack, right?
Yeah, but I've got to roll a spell attack there.
D20, yeah. So that's a 19. That's a hit. Yep. And that's 4 points of damage.
Yep.
So so you command the mace to swing again at the orc, but this time you hit more. You get a direct hit, but you kind of slammed mostly into his armor. So he felt that, but it wasn't as painful as the previous hit. But it is beating him for sure. Like he is feeling pretty wounded at this point. Is there anything else you want to do?
No, that's it.
You're just gonna stand there. All right. So this orc, he looks at the mace. Can it make reaction attacks or no?
The mace, no.
Okay, I figured. But anyway, right, and then you're invisible right now. So he's gonna. So out of just rage, so he's kind of enraged that there's this spectral mace that's just hitting him, and the guy he was confronting just magically disappeared. So he's gonna run towards you, Tinder. He's going to attempt to hit you. He pulls out his great axe. He is one mad orc. He is anger.
Dorky would get an attack of opportunity, wouldn't he? If
I'm holding this shield and a spellcast focus. I don't have a weapon.
Oh, okay.
Useless.
Wow, you just
It was worth a try, you know.
You can at least try. You can hit him. What's your spellcast focus?
Next time
you
need somebody to speak cow, dude, I'm not going to help you out.
That's the only thing you got going for you.
So he's going to swing with his great axe.
Spellcast focus is like a gem.
Does a 13 hit you? No, it does not. So he, out of frustration, pulls out his great axe, swings it at you, and it like grazes your armor. Or when you're not wearing armor, you see the axe coming towards you, and you barely move out of the way just in time as he slams his axe down into the ground, barely missing you. That was his turn, and then this guy over here. He got hit. He's gonna turn around. He's gonna turn around to look at you, Zarnok. And he's gonna pull out his great axe. He's going to do the same thing. He's going to swing at you. An 18 does hit, and you are going to take. Oh, not the greatest roll. You are going to take 5 points of damage. So he turns around, with seeing you appear out of nowhere. He's going to swing towards you with your dancing maneuvers. You try to move out of the way best you can. He sort of grazes the axe on you, so you get cut just a bit. But wasn't the most painful hit, but definitely did hit you for 5 points of damage. Or no, you're at 18, not 17. There we go. It's his turn, and then this last orc here, he's going to walk up towards you, Tinder, and he's also going to do the same thing. And at 19 does hit you. I know that. And that is going to be the same amount of damage, 5 points of damage. Swings at you. Not as forceful. It could be, they're not hitting as hard as they should. It could be because of the alcohol. I could be wrong, but it could be a couple things. All right, Darkian, it's your turn.
I'm going to use my bonus action to use a wild shape to activate Starry Form.
Okay.
So essentially, I've kind of become luminous, and I have a constellation of an archer shining out for me, and I shed light. I'll have to see if I can do this.
What was your circle again?
Circle of the Stars.
Circle of the Stars. Here we go. So you're doing starry form?
Yeah.
Okay. While you're in a starry form, you retain. You shed a light of 10-foot radius. Oh, and then you pick one of these forms to become.
Yeah, so I'm doing the archer.
Archer, yep. Okay, so you can make a ranged attack. Hurling luminous arrow. Oh, it's actually kind of a cool circle. I haven't really looked at this one before.
I figured I'd try it out, but yeah, it's a bonus action to get a D8 ranged attack every turn.
Yes. So
I'm not.
Well, you activated this form, so you get this attack on the same turn. So it says when you activate this form, so you can attack with your D8. So you turn into this specter of an archer, and you have this like bow made of like the stars, and you're gonna fire at. I'm assuming you're gonna fire at. Who would you like to fire at?
The one that's closest to me, like right in front of me.
So so this one's been hit, and then this one hasn't been hit yet.
Okay, actually, if that one's damaged, I'll go for that one.
Mm-hmm. So roll to hit. Now, I'm not sure what you could do in the chat. On the Foundry, you can type in the chat, right?
Yeah.
You can do / roll, and then 1d20 plus whatever your is there. You hurl luminous arrow that targets one creature. Does it say ice? Well, I mean, do you get I guess you get proficiency modifier, but do you get like your wisdom modifier as well to hit? Or
it's the ranged spell attack, so yeah, I get a +5.
Okay. Oh, so it follows your spell casting. Okay.
Yeah.
So you get 9, but unfortunately that still doesn't hit. So you turn into this form. You fire an arrow towards the orc that's injured, but as you turn into this bright specter, he sort of sees this light glowing behind him. He turns around and ducks as the arrow flies over him.
In that case, I'm going to use my action to cast Summon Beast.
And what are you going to summon?
A cow.
Actually, I'm going to summon a pigeon.
A pigeon?
Hey, pigeons are fierce.
You'll call forth a bestial spirit. Oh, so you make the beast whatever you want, but
Yeah, basically it's just.
But it follows the beast. but it follows the bestial spirit.
Yeah.
It's block. Choose an environment: air, land, or water. Which environment are you doing?
It's flying, so it can
air.
do a flyby attack without opportunity attacks.
No, I'm not saying, but like, because this is choose an environment, so you're doing the air one, I assume.
Yeah.
Okay. The beast doesn't provoke. Oh, that's nice. Okay. And then, okay, let me. You're having it resemble a pigeon, though.
Yeah. Totally a pigeon.
I found this really cool pigeon. Let's do this one.
Let's get a picture of one of the pigeons from
Pigeon.
Good Feathers on Animaniacs. You never know what it's like being a good feather.
It got the +5 on that, so 23 to hit.
Nice. So you're having this pigeon attack the orc, I assume?
Yeah, the same guy.
Yeah, the same orc. Gotcha.
I'm just going to set him kind of flying out. He's going to do a dive attack, and then he's going to keep flying away.
The level of the spell's level is 2, right?
Yeah, so I get 1d8 plus 6.
Where's the pigeon?
Hold on, give me a second. You're about to see the pigeon. I'm just
He's gonna flip us the bird.
I need a pigeon.
I'm just converting the stats over. That's why. Dark vision, 60. That's all. Okay. Now, one last thing I need to do is go to here. So there's your pigeon. Oh, right there, I assume. You should be able to double click and look at its stuff. I gave you control of the token, so.
Yes. Yep. He attacks that guy, gets a 23 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hit. And then the damage is D8.
+4 +2. So he did 14 damage.
Yikes.
The pigeon did 14 damage?
Heck
Yeah, 1d8 +4 plus the spell's level piercing damage. So +6 bonus. That's wild. So he rolled, and then you rolled an 8. So yeah, yeah, I see.
He's gonna keep flying over there, and then doesn't provoke opportunity attack.
Yeah. So you summon this pigeon that appears out of thin air. It's a day for things appearing out of thin air. This mace appears out of thin air. This ganassi appears out of thin air in flames, and then there's a pigeon appears out of nowhere. And these orcs are just absolutely like just bamboozled because they don't see magic, so it's like they're just like what is happening? And then this pigeon appears, just swoops in, this bomber style diving in, just pecks this orc one last time, and he falls to the ground. Dead.
Yes.
Somebody screamed something about the house being haunted.
Killed by pigeon.
And then your pigeon flies over there. All right. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I'm good.
All right. Tinder, it's your turn.
Oh, I'm apparently just going to brush my hands off and say, you guys, you got it. I'm out of here.
What a team player.
All right. Well, I got my axe. I'm ready to attack. Which one looks hurt the most?
Neither of them. Or actually, the one Zarnog hit. He landed that crit. He smacked him pretty good. Like you saw him appear out of thin air and just really wail him with the hammer.
Well, let Zarnog finish him off. I'm going to go ahead and attack that one.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I gained a cool thing. Reckless attack. Starting 7th level, you can throw aside all concern for defense to attack with fierce desperation. You make your first attack on the turn. You can decide to attack recklessly, so it gives you advantage.
Yep, but enemies attacking you also have advantage.
Correct.
Yes.
Right now, there's no enemies left. So, attacking him with my great axe at advantage.
Yep.
Standard roll.
And then,
Attack
and you can with advantage.
with advantage.
Oh no, that's tragic.
Oh.
That actually misses. You rolled a 4 twice.
Are we surprised though?
It is tender.
So maybe you were a bit too relaxed, or maybe that ale is kicking in, but you swing with your own great axe and sort of miss him by quite a bit. The orc didn't really have to move. You missed by quite a bit.
He's distracted by the pigeon.
Yeah, the other orc is too perplexed by the pigeon to notice that you attacked him, but you missed anyway.
Okay.
Is there anything else you want to do?
I don't know what I could. I don't think there's anything I can do with my bonus move at this point.
Right. Zarnok, it's your turn.
Alright. You don't get like disadvantage if you cast a spell like next to people like you do in Arena, do you?
No.
If it's ranged,
Unless it's a ranged spell attack. Other than that, no. Like if it specifies that it's a ranged attack. But if not, then you're good. Anything that's ranged that you do in melee range will trigger no, you'll just get disadvantage. It won't trigger an attack opportunity. You'll just be disadvantaged.
Okay. So is magic missile a ranged attack then?
Well, magic missile never misses, so it's just auto hits. So you can just cast it. Yeah. That's the thing of magic missile. It's low damage, but it's like guaranteed damage because it never misses.
Okay.
Barring they cast shield or anything else, but generally it never misses. So
I pressed the button for cast spell, but it doesn't do
okay,
anything.
so here's my question to you though. You can cast magic missile as it is now, which will let you throw 3 glowing darts, right?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, no, never mind. You can't. You used all your slots for 2nd level. Never mind. So it would just be as a 1st level spell. So you should be able to just click standard roll and then cast spell. You see that?
Cast
And then
spell. Oh,
yeah,
okay,
there you go.
Goes.
Yeah. And then
Alright.
and then click on the damage because they're guaranteed hits. So and then so
Do I do it 3 times?
yeah, but you can direct them all to hit one target or multiple targets. So I should have asked that before you rolled. But where do you want these missiles to go to?
I was gonna focus all 3 on the guy right in front of me.
Okay, so roll all 3 then. So just click it 3 times basically. Yeah. So that's 10 points of damage to this orc here. You quickly cast these 3 missiles. They all wind around for a moment and just smack the orc at once. And he kind of like gasps a breath as like the air escapes from him, and he falls to the ground, defeated. All right. So before I get to the top of the round, Ophium, I know you are wondering what's going on. You hear footsteps. You're right in front of this door, right? You hear footsteps from the other side. You hear the steps walking away from you. And then while that at the same time, Ophium, you hear collective footsteps from above you as well.
Oh boy.
And as for you guys, you see this door burst open, and you see more orcs begin to pour out. All 3 of them run out, like so. Or sort of like this. And then Ophium, you actually hear some footsteps coming down the steps.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you want to do?
I'm gonna open this door that I'm standing in front of.
Mm-hmm. You see this one orc here? So this one orc here is still in the room, but like he's facing towards the open door where everyone else is.
Can I do another stealth check?
Yeah, go for it. Okay, so you open the door, and you opened it just a little bit too hard as it slams the back of the wall here, and this orc turns around and sees you opening that door. So you are going to join combat as well. So if you go to the fist, you should see yourself there to roll. Yep.
Welcome.
All right. It is 7:47.
Keep going.
You guys good? You guys good to keep going?
Yeah, let's finish this battle.
Well, I'm going to tell you that it won't be done in this round.
Oh boy.
That's why I'm asking if you guys want to keep going or you guys want to.
Say that until you see some crits.
Ye of little faith.
Well, I guess keep going.
I'm good either way.
All right. Well, actually, I actually should call it here because I need to eat before it gets too late. Because it is already almost 8.
Yeah, it's almost 11 for me.
Yeah. So
Alright.
if you guys are okay with it, because we're at the top of the round, so I think this is it's an okay place to stop at. If you guys are okay with it.
I'm good with
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
I got.
So we'll finish up this battle afterwards. And it's all saved, so everything saves on its own, so we don't have to worry about that.
All right.
But that's it for the session today.
All right. Good game, everyone.
Thanks for playing, guys.
I definitely have some worthy fighters with me now.
So how was this? How was this session? Any feedback or?
Sounds good.
No,
Yeah,
it's
just as fun as the last one.
yeah.
Not enough
Got a chance to do something.
Oliver, I can't tell if you're having fun or you're so monotone.
I'm taking this all in. This is
I guess I'll save you or something.
Maybe that's just his character, right? That's just your character, right?
I don't know. It's just I'm absorbing all this. It's like
typical Oathbringer or Oathbreaker.
Hey.
The game is great. I'm having fun.
It's awesome. Let's play again sometime.
Come on, we don't have to break it like that. Come on.
Do you want to play?
Let's all be gentlemen. Come on, guys. Let's all be gentlemen.
Let's play a game.
Yeah, no, I'm having fun, and the party's starting to get a lot more. Now that we know how each other works, we're working together.
Well, that's what I was saying. I was kind of glad that everyone was pushed to level 3 because everyone can immediately specialize into their own play styles. So right away, everyone can figure out what their role is more or less.
I am Oathbreaker. Hear me roar.
Did you tell me about your backstory for your character yet, or I think you did briefly, right?
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
We can work more on it if you want. You wrote a bit. Right. Okay, yeah, I remember.
It kind of fits.
No. I can work with this if you want to work on it for a bit. If there's anything particular you want to mention to me. Right, I remember. You were special.
I'm definitely
No,
You got
because
that one right, buddy.
no. I only say that because of the class he chose and the background he chose.
Boy.
That's the only reason I say that. But nothing. I didn't mean it bad in any way.
Yeah, so.
I'm just making it worse for myself, aren't I?
It's alright.
I'm digging a deeper hole, aren't I?
Nah, trust me, I'll make fun of myself through the whole thing. Don't worry.
All right. We'll definitely finish this off next time.
Very cool.
Everyone's good for next week, though, barring anything that comes up. But
As long as James breaks his oath.
Never.
That should be good.
all right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna head off then. Take care, guys.
Take care.
Thanks for
Good
playing.
night.
Yep.
Thanks, everyone.